You're listening to a podcast on the Podfix Network. Good morning and welcome to Little Bits and Pieces featuring Wallares. My name's Christian Torres. Joining me today are...
My name is Jeffrey Fella.
And my name is Matt Walker.
On today's episode of Little Bits and Pieces, we'll be discussing the space in which one performs space work, the space of the scene, how much space can a space chuck if a space chuck could chuck space.
And The Space Between by Dave Matthews Band.
I just want to go on record and say I don't do space work. I've never done space work. I don't do it.
Okay. So that's
cool. This will make this one go quick.
Yeah. I don't either. I just want to put it out there as well. I refrain anytime someone goes, "Oh, this is an office." I go, "Nuh-uh."
Yeah, so I guess that's what we're talking about is the locales that we put scenes in.
But wait, you don't do space work either, do you, Christian?
Well, no, never. But we're just talking about it. I don't need to do it to talk about it.
I want to go out on another limb, the limb of the limb,
Sure.
and say that I really admire when someone's like, "Oh, there's a lamp here," and Matt will go out of he'll walk right to that spot, stand in the spot where the lamp is supposed to be, and then cross his arms and go, "Nuh-uh." And I think that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's pretty solid. 'Cause it's like, what is space? But it's malleable, you know.
Right. In the world, atoms make up all things, including space. Right. So
I don't know.
Technically, I'm made of atoms. So if I'm standing where a lamp is, that's space work, baby.
You are a lamp.
That's not in the Bible, but I will say that in The King and I,
good play.
One of Hollywood's greats.
Oh, movie.
The film. One of the big moves from the Hollywood directors in that film was to not have space work.
Interesting. So they filled it.
Right. A lot of people don't know that because it's an illusion. They think they see like scenes and settings and stuff, but it's not real.
Not. I'm fascinated by this concept. There's
space
no
work.
Space.
Yeah.
In the film, which
there is no space.
Means it would have to be the absence of space.
It's all consolidated into one thing, one mass.
What, have you guys not seen The King and I?
I guess I've only seen it on Broadway, and you're right, they do that.
Yeah, it's really dangerous. They create a black hole because all matter condenses into a single point. It's
all about ticket sales. They'll just do anything for that.
It's really dangerous. It really sucks you in, though.
Who's doing King and I now?
Boo.
Who's on Broadway doing King and I now?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Is he performing in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
cool.
The king. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the king, and everyone else is the black hole.
And what is the line? He comes out and is like, "It's good to be the king." Right?
Yeah.
He just keeps saying that again. Yeah, I think it's crazy. I don't even know why you would, in 2023, I don't even know why you would waste time doing space work. It's not a tax write-off. That's been made clear. I tried. IRS said no.
Yeah, you tried to get a refund on the space that you have.
Exactly. Because I was like, well, I have this space, and the IRS is like, no. And I'm like, that's a denial. And they're like, yes, and I'm like, okay, so what can you do? When they come back with that, you just have to accept that space work was always a lie. It's not in the Constitution, okay? Tell me where in the Declaration of Independence they mention space work.
It's in the third line.
Yeah,
we the people.
we the people do space work.
So it's We the People, and then they skip a line, and then the third line is do space work. Or is We the People 3 lines?
Have you not seen the Declaration of Independence movie?
I've never seen the front of the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, you've just seen the map on the back.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
which is funny because it's a map.
We did space work.
Well, I was just gonna say it's funny. It's a map, and it's like a map to what, because it can't. Can't lead to anything because there's no
There's no space.
Yeah,
the only space work I do is on the ISS, baby.
Oh. Okay. Can you elaborate a little on that? That's kind of.
I do improv on the International Space Station now. Yeah, I booked it. It's like a cruise gig, but for the space.
You're gonna get jettisoned, man.
Is it true what I've heard? And I see that. I didn't even notice. I see that you're there now. I wasn't aware. That explains the lag.
Yeah. I tried to put a Zoom background there that looks like San Francisco, but I don't think people are buying it.
You went up under the moniker the ISS Improv Sillies.
Yeah.
Is it true no one wears clothes aboard the ISS?
Most days, yeah. Because
I guess why would you need to?
Because it takes a lot of time to do laundry up there, and so like people just go naked for laundry days, which is Monday through Wednesday.
I have a question.
God isn't usually watching up there, right?
Well, you're above God in space, so it's like to get to space, you have to pass through heaven. It's actually really interesting when you go up there, and you can kind of see all the villages in heaven when you're passing through.
Is that how people are organized into villages in heaven?
Yeah,
and there's more than one?
Yeah, there's multiple villages. I mean,
there's
it's a big
Cleveland
place
in heaven, man.
It's a lot of people have died and gone to heaven.
Yeah.
So it's it's a lot of villages.
So sure.
My question, Christian, is how is that commute for you?
It's not bad actually. They send a ship to get me from O'Hare.
What kind of ship?
And
that's a weird. Oh no, you can't say it. Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, because I don't do that kind of work except once I get up there. You know,
it's a boat.
This could be
ship.
A rocket ship.
It's naval.
Yeah, it's a shuttle. It's a
what kind of shuttle?
The kind that takes you up there.
A rocket shuttle?
Yeah.
What are the pitfalls of bad scene work or space work?
I would peg most of it on just being.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Like bad indigestion. Yes?
We're open books.
Yeah, so it's like, how like when you go and people are taking suggestions, they always say, "Hey, can I get a suggestion of a location that would fit in this space?" That's always a funny phrase to me. I guess this isn't really a question, but it's always a funny phrase to me because it's like, I don't know, none of them will fit here. It's like unless you pick a stage, none of them fit.
When you say that, you are telling the audience, give me something that obviously won't fit because everyone will get a quick laugh and then we can move on.
Yeah, because I will say when I want to fuck with people, or when I was younger and wanted to fuck with people, I was like elevator, or you'll get bathroom, or you'll get anything that won't fit, or or too big. I mean, but nothing would fit. What would fit? It's like even like a Starbucks is too big. It's
what I'd like to see once is someone go like, what's something that can fit on this stage, and then like they call it out. It's like a carpenter's workshop.
Won't fit.
And then they turn and they're like, will that fit? And then they have an architect come out and literally build it piece by piece.
That would be a fun bitch show, is if you ask if it would fit and then everybody pulls out tape measures and you just get the dimensions of the space. And you're like, no,
sorry, nope, not
fit.
right.
Yeah, I'm like on my phone. I'm like, well, it says the average shed is 8 feet. So we'll go by the average.
Did you say the average shed is 12 feet?
I said 8.
He said 8.
Which is probably...
No, you obviously don't do space work, my friend.
8 feet?
What do you think it is?
I have a shed.
Oh,
you have a shed?
I'm going to Google this. I would say your shed is about 8 feet long.
How long do you think your shed is?
Yeah, he might be right. Actually, if I lay down and I'm almost 6 foot, so it's.
What did you think it was? Because you came in so hot, thinking he was full of shit.
I thought it was 6 feet.
Oh,
I felt
hot
pretty
dog!
confident.
Every single one I'm seeing. Oh, actually, this says 12 by 24, but all of the listings say 8 by
Okay, well,
by
we don't need to
12.
dwell on this. What I do want to ask, so we've talked about space work. What do you guys think about workspace?
Ugh, I love it.
Like just
Do
like the space in which I do work, or
Do you
like
do you
the
do a lot of
internet thing?
workspace?
I have a decent workspace. I have a pretty good setup here.
Do you do workspace?
What do you mean, do workspace? Is that a website
Matt,
thing?
do you do workspace?
Well, I don't believe in space.
I don't
do you
believe in work.
believe in work?
I don't believe in work.
I believe in
Uh-oh.
work. Elon Musk's my hero.
He doesn't work. What are you talking about?
Oh, I believe one day I can be Elon.
You probably could.
Oh my God, he's transforming.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
No,
want to
it
have him
looks
on
so
the show. It's
painful. It
fine.
looks so
We're
painful.
good. Just keep
No,
being
I
mad.
suppressed it. I suppressed it. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
ready.
His cat is
looking right into the
Yeah, Jeff's cat is looking right at us. It's very unsettling.
Yeah, my cat's here.
He looked very excited
She.
that Elon Musk was coming.
Oh, she looked
She-
very excited
Yeah,
that
she
you thought
did.
that. Was
And now
going.
she's kind of let down.
Because
He's
it's
not
just
there.
you.
Oh well.
Um.
Well, so yeah, workspace. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
What
It's
about
fine.
sporkways?
Actually, I really hate sporks. I think that sporks are just like a bad utensil. It's like, oh, I want a worse fork and a worse spoon at the same time.
I don't know if it's a worse spoon. Well, yeah, for soup, I guess it really is. Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one. Point,
Yeah.
Christian.
Man, so counter.
If I don't, you guys will go on a rampage
Just
and no one will
unfettered
check.
lies.
No one will check your power.
Go ahead,
yeah.
Jeff. Ask us a question.
All right, fine. How large is the average blue whale?
Like 60
it's-
feet? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way, 60 feet.
I mean,
Let's
maybe not.
Google
I
it.
don't know. I totally took a random guess.
Oh, so who's just shooting out numbers now?
I don't know, 40 to 60 feet, I'm going to guess.
How big is a full grown? Oh, even higher, 100 feet.
That's
Oh.
not, that can't be true.
I just looked it up.
How many people have even seen a blue, what, did they get a tape measure? You can't measure blue whales.
Well, here, maybe this will
illegal.
help in terms of size so you can understand it a little bit better. It's the length of 3 school buses.
Hmm.
You know, the things with the wheels that go round and round?
Round and round?
I'm unfamiliar.
No, remember the wheel on the bus goes round and round and turns the tires?
What is the? All right. Well, you don't understand.
Sorry,
Well, I mean, I guess.
wheels and tires. I guess I confused.
Well, no. I mean, I guess a wheel turns, and that turns a tire in a sense.
I know, but it's not the tires on the bus go round and round.
The
mean,
wheels
it
on the
could
bus
be.
go around?
It's the
And they all
wheels.
go
I've
right-
never
it's the
heard the
same- yeah.
song, so again,
You've
I'm
never
not
heard the
familiar.
song.
Not
Wow.
familiar.
Wow.
It's by Lin-Manuel Miranda, actually. He wrote that.
Yeah.
He's
Did-
pretty prolific.
Yeah.
Wow, you agree with that, but not how big sheds are.
Because I knew Christian was telling the truth.
I hate you. I hate you.
I don't know what that's from.
I don't either. It's from Star Wars. What?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
did,
Happy Star Wars Day, everybody.
It's
Sure.
yeah, May 8th, which is when this was recorded. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone that's listening to this 2 weeks later.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're listening to this on Christmas as well, Merry Christmas.
It'll happen again next year.
Yeah. Yeah, we should just do this on every episode.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start
Happy
from the top.
Easter from us to you. We've been Walrus.
Are we
what,
doing the
President's
holiday
Day?
stings now?
Happy Valentine's Day from us to you. We've been
President's
Walrus.
Day is in January, yes?
Oh, sorry. Are we doing President's Day? Yeah.
Hi, President's Day. Thanks
How are
for
you doing?
coming. We love you. And now we do Valentine's. We might as well do just all of it.
Okay,
it's-
I'll do Valentine's. Hey, hello, Cowboys. Will you be my Valentine?
Top
what's
of the
in
morning
March?
to you, Cowboys, and a happy St. Patrick's Day from Walrus.
A somber. We've done this before. We've done
What?
this before.
Oh, we have.
We've done this before.
As I
Yeah.
just started saying a somber Memorial Day to you all, I realized that we did this, and I was like,
What,
a
what
somber
holiday were
9/11
you?
to
yeah,
everyone.
Okay, there it is. I mean, it's not a holiday.
Which episode is that?
I don't remember.
Early in
Oh,
season one.
then
Wow, how have we
maybe we got
look-
new people on this.
Yeah. Well, happy
this
night
one.
or not?
9/11, or you would say 9/11?
Yeah, I was, but I didn't mean happy.
You meant sad 9/11.
Yeah, sad 9/11 to all, to all a good sad night.
Do you think
Twas the
you-
night before.
And all through the night. Oh God.
And all through the tower. Nope. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit. This is edgy. We got edgy.
I didn't go there.
I
Yeah.
still haven't
I'm
eaten
still. I'm
yet.
still the good
If you
boy.
watched last episode, if you listened to last episode where I hadn't eaten, I still haven't eaten.
What about those who were
What a long
watching-
time to go, right? I know that sucks.
watching last episode?
Yeah.
You could watch this if you have the video. If you watch the video version of the show,
If you paid for the video content,
you know.
Do we have an OnlyFans?
We
no,
could.
we stream straight to NBC, right?
I mean,
Peacock?
OnlyFans isn't just for sex work. I've heard. You can do other
You've
stuff on
heard.
there.
Rumors.
Our friend Chris Higgins, friend of the show. He
And
he
I
has an
walked past
OnlyFans
him on the
special.
street yesterday.
Boy, you
Oh, yeah?
walk. Okay,
Yeah,
Did you give him a high five?
I fist bump. I think.
Oh
for
yeah.
someone that doesn't
Fuck
do
yeah.
space work, you walk past a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I do walk past a lot of people.
He does people work.
Yeah, I do.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think about time work?
Time work. I do a lot of time work.
Do you try to establish a time pretty early on in the scene?
Yeah.
Hi mom. Hey dad.
I
It's
go-
11:59.
Where are your children?
on March 3rd, 1992.
Yeah, I do a lot of time travel prov, so it's really helpful to know exactly when we are, so that later on we can do some nonlinear stuff.
Yeah.
What percentage of our show takes place on the same day and hour that we are performing? Okay, not hour. The same general date. Let's stick with that.
Wow. I don't know if we've ever like established time.
I don't think I feel like, and this is a random stab in the dark, I feel like none of the shows we do take place in the day we do them. I feel like they all take place earlier or later, but
See, I
never
think
on
they
the
all just take place in different places.
Okay,
But in the
that's
same
not
moment,
true. The
you
places
think-
thing is nonsense. I don't know what that's about. But time, yes, they take place at different times.
Okay. All right.
You know, if an improviser
me
could
then.
master both, if an improviser could master both space work and time work, they would be unstoppable.
Yeah.
But it's not
yeah.
possible.
They'd be doing omniscient work. Omnipotent work.
Only like a handful of improvisational artists have achieved that, right?
Yeah, do
they
full time space work.
enlightenment work. Oh my god.
What,
I love this.
What is the best time?
The best time, like the golden hour.
Yeah, is that it?
Is that the hour in the day when you go pee pee?
No, it's like
The hour?
It's like in the hour, the 1 hour a day where you allocate to get all your
8
urine
p.m.
out, so you don't have to go ever at all the rest of the day.
That's why they call it PM.
Oh, how long would you be willing to use the bathroom if you didn't have to do it again for like the whole year?
Ooh,
Like what's
like a full day.
and like you
I'd
could
lose
do
a
it
day.
all at once and
No.
then never again for the whole year. That'd be dope as fuck.
No, that'd
Ooh.
be awful. Just like constantly having things leave your body for an hour, like that's called disease.
An hour? I said a day.
Day.
Yeah, sorry, for hours. I meant
Well,
plural.
no, here's the thing,
24.
I've had days that are just bad days. They sucked. I wish I hadn't had them. If instead I had used that, and then the rest of the year I never had to use the bathroom. Are you kidding me? That's so convenient. You know how much time you lose to you go into the bathroom? So much time.
Wow.
And then like when you're in the movies and like I might do later, and you're in the movie theater and you're like, oh, what if I need to use the bathroom during this movie? And it's like, oh, but I don't want to get up. It's a long movie. It's like, oh god. And then I just ate a cheeseburger beforehand because you hadn't eaten lunch yet earlier in the day, and so right after you hear a podcast recording, you got a cheeseburger.
yeah.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
As long as it's not space work.
Yeah, which brings us all the way around. You saying space work brings us all the way back to the main topic, which is space work. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I think we made the mistake of saying this episode was about space work, and
I might title it something else.
I mean, how could you not? I mean, how could you do that if we say space work so much?
Yeah, honestly, we have said space work quite a bit.
It
Probably
doesn't.
more
It's
than any other
meaningless. We never
topic.
even defined our terms. What the fuck are we talking
Ah,
about?
All right. Well, here, look, we've done this in the past many times. Let's just go through it real quick. Space work is when you establish the environment that your characters are in a show.
We'll
Oh,
each
cool. Nailed it.
we'll each
Okay.
add, no, we'll each add something.
Oh.
Space work is best shared between friends and family. Now, Christian, your turn.
Space work can be used to indicate many locations, such as a restaurant where one might get a cheeseburger.
Space work is patient, it is kind, but it does not forget.
Space work is your friend.
Space work could also be used to showcase a kitchen, like the kind of place where one could make a cheeseburger.
Space work is the thing that makes the place work for improv. It
Space
helps.
work is cheeseburgers.
Space work.
Are you putting this in Chat GPT?
Space.
Look, you can use it on one episode, and that's it.
No.
If you use
Hey, hold on.
ChatGPT, like we have to take your name off of this podcast and put ChatGPT.
No, hold on, it's still loading. Space work.
I'm glad to know that this is slow and it can't do this shit.
Yeah, because I can't either. And it's
So
good
it's
to
as
know
dumb
that.
as me.
Yeah, it's good to know that we're all so stupid. Robots and humans alike. That's how I always felt with The Matrix.
Hey, did I host this one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, anyway, that brings us to the end of another episode of Little Bits and Pieces. Make sure to write your congressman and subscribe to our podcast. What's the thing we say? Oh, Minions. Check this out. They say banana.
When?
Tell the people. Oh, since 2010. Tell the people in your life that you love them because you never know how much time you have. So that's important. Anyway, if you're hungry, you should get something to eat.
Yeah, it's good for you. Calories are good. They keep you running on a
Love
full
you, Cowboys.
Love you, Cowboys. Kisses
Yippee-ki-yay.
to mom.
Kisses to the mom. I don't know how I feel about
Okay.
that.
Oh, we ended two of them. We ended two back to back with everybody going, no, I don't like what you did, Matt. No. Oh, okay. Yippee-ki-yay. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Christian Torres from Wallares. If you're interested in supporting this show, the best thing that you can do is rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure to check out Wallares.com, that's Wallares, for a full list of our socials, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Stay tuned for news about any live shows that we may have, and new episodes of Little Bits and Pieces come out every Thursday wherever you get your podcasts.
The show you've just listened to is a part of the Podfix Network. To listen to other shows on the network, head over to podfixnetwork.com, follow on Twitter @Podfix, and join the Podfix Nation at facebook.com/Podfix.